Hey guys, welcome back. D2 Everything. What we're going to talk about today is the Spigen Liquid Air Protective Case for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And real quick, before I get into that today, guys, I'd like to ask that you please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, help us kind of spread the word. Again, we are not sponsored. We don't get any of our products for free. Everything is purchased with our own money. We check it out, we review it, we use it, we give you an unbiased, honest opinion on how it works. We'll give you a close-up look at it, give you some final thoughts and a review on it at the end. So help us grow, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, always got new content coming out. So let's go ahead and get into a close-up of the Spigen Liquid Air Case for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Okay, so closer look, we got the Spigen Liquid Air. That's for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Comes in a standard Spigen case. I'm sure you guys are used to it at this point. Little picture on the front, standard Spigen protection stuff on the front, standard. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen a Spigen box before, and I'm not going to bore you to death. It's just a standard box with a little pull tab. So let's get to it. What's in the box? I'm kind of interested with this one. I'm sure you guys have seen, I do have other videos on several of Spigen's cases. You can look down in the description below. Better yet, subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to see all of them. But as far as this one goes, let's get into it and talk a little bit about it because there shouldn't be much. It's got the standard Spigen, and a lot of cases are using this design on the back now. This is supposed to be designed to expel any type of impact in every direction and absorb it. This case itself, I like the way that Spigen uses the word armor and things for their case, but I mean, I kind of like that Spigen's going to the minimal style though, because it's important because phones are getting so nice looking that, you know, these got to be really minimal in order for me to rock one anyways. So nice protective corners, but not overly bulky. You got protection on the buttons. As a matter of fact, this is a lot like the Spigen Rugged Armor case. It's got the cutouts in the same spot as they usually are. It's got a little bit of raisivity around the camera. So if you were to set this down with your phone in it. Right now, I'm recording on the iPhone 11 Pro Max. But really quick here, we're going to cut to you being able to have a look, a couple of close-up still shots of what this looks like on it. And we'll also kind of give you an idea of how responsive these buttons are. I just wanted to give you guys a close-up, real minimal, flexible. I assume this is going to look really, really good on the iPhone. And it's standard cutouts, standard Spigen. It's $11.99 on Amazon, and let's cut to what it looks like on the phone.
So now we've got the Spigen Liquid Air on my iPhone 11 Pro Max. This is in the green version. So let's have a close-up look here. So it's got this kind of almost like a herringbone type design that almost looks carbon fiber, but this is actually part of the case itself, and it gives it kind of a grippy type texture. You can see the raisivity up around the camera lenses, so you don't have to worry about dragging your phone around on something and scratching up your camera lenses. So that's a good thing. Corners, nice and hard, protected from drops and things like that. The cutouts are pretty standard Spigen. Spigen's great at leaving enough room so that even the older style chargers will still fit in there. Great cutouts around the speakers. I don't know if you can notice it in the camera view, but you got some great raisivity up around the edges while still remaining minimal, so that if you're the type that likes to set your phone down, I mean, that's, you know, you're not going to get your phone all scratched with minimum use. And we've got great access to the sound on and off. The buttons still remain really nice and clicky. I mean, Spigen does it in style, guys. This is actually, I don't know if you've seen it or have it. This is a lot like the Spigen rugged armor, except for it doesn't have the hole there. Now the hole there, sure, shows off your Apple. Hey, look, I got an Apple product. That's great. Rock your phone in a clear case if you want to show it off. If you want to have the protection, having that hole there kind of leaves it to coins, dust, dirt, all sorts of crap getting in that hole. So this is a lot like the Spigen rugged armor without that hole. Real minimal, really freaking sexy, and this is probably gonna be my new daily driver. I like it. So there you guys go. That is the Spigen Liquid Air case on the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And like the video, give me a thumbs up. We'll come back with a review because I'm gonna rock this case for the next couple of weeks, and I'll let you know how it works out.
So I hope you like the close-up. Like I said, it's a standard Spigen case, really low profile, minimal kind of design to it, and it's kind of staying classic Spigen, raised up, so you don't have to worry about setting your phone down on the screen. Good protection around all four corners. Click your responsive buttons, works well with a screen protector, and like I say, the protection around the camera lenses on the back. That's good too. So in classic Spigen fashion, it's affordable, it's stylish and minimal, not big and bulky like an OtterBox style case. And I believe it was $11.99. What we're going to do is we're going to take her here to the computer. We'll go ahead and give you our final thoughts and a full review on it. And here we go. Works with your Apple iPhone Pro Max 11. It's in matte black from Spigen Canada. Came out to 12 bucks Canadian. So let's go ahead and get right into giving these guys a review. So let's write a product review on this. Now, the Spigen Liquid Air. Again, really minimal product, something that Spigen puts in a lot of their cases, actually. I really do enjoy a lot of the Spigen cases. They're really good at keeping it minimal, keeping it looking good. So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Now, the only reason I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 and not a 5 out of 5 is because, albeit minimal, somewhat protective, it does lack that overall protection for somebody maybe working in the construction industry, somebody who's really, really hard on their phone. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, you can rock it in the pocket with this one on and it'll get through most scenarios. But a 4 out of 5 for a minimalist case is about as good as it's going to get anyways. Let's go ahead and get right into the writing of the review. Durability. That's where we're going to give it the 4 out of 5. It can't make a 5 out of 5. The 5 out of 5 in terms of durability cases, which those ones are probably, for me, going to score lower on the scale because they're more durable overall, but then they got big, bulky, ugly corners. They make the phone look massive. They take away from the overall styling of the phone. So when a case scores higher in the durability category, it's usually going to have a lower overall rating because that extra durability makes it ugly. So in this case, again, a 4 out of 5 is great. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 in terms of the easy to hold aspect of it because it's got great grip. You're not leaving a bunch of gross, ugly fingerprints on it. It's got small corners and it's really, really stuck to the hand. Now, sturdiness in terms of, is that not quite the same as durability? I don't know. But in this situation, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 in terms of sturdiness because you'll remember in the close-up it is flimsy and wobbles around, which doesn't take away from the overall rating of it, but in terms of sturdiness, it's just not there. We're not going to add a photo or video. We are going to give this seller a fast delivery as expected. Starting to be a standard review on the channel. I'm barely going to give it any type of hype up because, again, Spigen did it. So, I mean, Spigen cases have kind of become the norm. They're great. I have a multitude, probably 25 different Spigen cases, and for the most part, I like and use each and every one of them. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. So we'll go ahead and submit that, guys. And hey, thanks for tuning in. Please, again, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on. Always new stuff coming out. And with notifications, you'll be one of the first ones to see it. Thanks, guys. Out.